Hey guys, I am ForeverAGame, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Part 40 in the last episode. We made our way to the Akkala Ancient Tech Lab. I think we did the Farron Tower as well, so time to walk in, but we're going to be properly clothed. I'm not wearing this ridiculous hat. Yeah, let's do this, and then equip this shield. Let's do the silver bow. Just for, like, cute purposes. And let's do this. Cool. Okay. Hello. It's. Hey, you, what are you doing here? Hi. Are you the one called Link? Yes. That's too bad. If you were the legendary Link, there would be something important I'd need to tell you. But how can I determine with full certainty whether or not you are the true hero? Yes, how indeed. Yes. If you can show me the wounds your body suffered 100 years ago, that would surely prove you are truly Link. Not him wanting me to strip. I mean, but it's Link. Who can blame him? This is so ridiculous. Hi. Yes, the number of scars in your body, just as I remember. Why did he know Link so intimately? Most seem to have healed, but they do line up with the scars I know you got during the Great Calamity 100 years ago. Yes, I acknowledge you as the real Link, so let us begin again. I am the lead guardian researcher and director of the Akkala Ancient Tech Lab. Dr. Robbie! In any case, I really am impressed that you made it all the way out to this rather remote location. Did you perchance meet Purah and borrow her power? I met a child. Purah, a child. What? She really has a kid? Or do you mean that Purah aged backward, and she is now a child? Purah got younger. Are you certain? So she's as crazy as ever. Okie doke. Knowing her, I'm guessing she screwed up some experiment. Yes, typical. Let us return to the subject at hand. Did you know that the Calamity is regaining its power? I'd know. I see. Then I don't need to tell you the story. Tell me. Yes, I see. In that case, the goal of our Sheikah Research Lab is simple, really. We aim to destroy the Calamity that has endured across time, to rid Hyrule of its dark influence, and above all, to rescue Princess Zelda, who is now prisoner of Calamity. We've worked ourselves to the bone conducting our research. For a time, I feared I'd pass before we could prevail. However, you, Link, managed to awaken before this old sack of flesh gave out. That means the time is now. Yes. Now is the time to join forces with us, Sheikah, yes? We must destroy the Calamity. Let's do it. Yes, that is correct. You and I are going to join forces to put an end to the Calamity. And on that note, sorry for the long preamble, but I'd like to provide you with some ancient soldier gear. Did you catch all that? Cherry, the ancient oven, creates ancient soldier gear, but I fear she's out of sorts at the moment. I'm afraid someone will have to bring the blue flame from the ancient furnace again. So we have to go bring the blue flame. Hello. Yeah. Morning. And check it out. How's that? I figured I'd give an impression of Hot Note Ancient Tech Lab's director Purah a shot. Maybe it was a bit much for the first time meeting you, though. A little, yeah. Link, don't worry about it. It's all okay. So, what do you need from me? Who are you? Hey, I'm Jaren. Check it out. I'm an amateur scholar of ancient history, to be honest. I've been focusing a lot of my research on shrines. Oh, that reminds me. Link, there's somewhere you need to go. The left eye of Skull Lake. I know there's a shrine there, but it's a challenge to get to it. The left eye of Skull Lake is higher up. The right one is lower down. If you run into Kilton, you're in the wrong eye. Oh, Kilton's on the right eye. Okay. About Robbie. Robbie is one of the researchers of ancient civilizations. He was studying guardians at Hyrule Castle 100 years ago. Oh, Robbie, we're a half a century apart age-wise, but we never let that get in the way. He and I are married. You're married? Yes, indeed. Together we run the Akkala Ancient Tech Lab. I've got a son as well. You got any other questions? Your son? Right, I've got one son. His name is Grante. Have you seen him in your travels? I don't remember. Really? Well, if you see him, be nice to him, okay? I don't remember Grante. Have we seen Grante? I don't remember meeting him. Ah, the ancient oven. You see, it's a bit out of sorts right now, so it's impossible to make ancient soldier gear. We'll have to carry the blue flame. The ancient soldier gear. Ancient soldier gear is something she could develop with ancient power. It's easy to make it. Yes, a breeze. Just take the ancient materials that the guardians drop and some rupees and toss them into into the ancient oven. Yes, that. However, the ancient oven is still out of sorts. Blah, blah, blah. The ancient furnace. An ancient furnace can be simply described as a singular place that gathers massive amounts of energy. Get the blue flame from Himalaya Heights, put it in the furnace, and then the ancient furnace, will be fixed. However, at my age, it's not so easy to climb mountains and cross rivers. My wife is jealous of Cherry. Oh, they actually are married. Cool. So she refuses to get the blue flame for me. Cherry, that is, the ancient oven, is a machine I made to create ancient soldier gear. Isn't she adorable? Yes, my first love. She shares the name of my first love, you see. My wife isn't as crazy about her as I am. Yes, when I call her Cherry, my wife gets angry and throws things. That's why I call her the ancient oven now. Okay. The blue flame. Okay, so we need to go do that. Oh, take. We probably will need a torch. Okay, where is the blue flame? God, we'll never know. Himalaya Heights. Equip. Where's Himalaya Heights? Do I want to know? Do I really want to know? I assume it's over here-ish. Or that I'll need to jump off to go over here. Oh, God. I remember this being a lot. I remember this being so fucking much. I hated it. Okay. All the way... Oh, God. All the way over there. Cool. We have to go through all this shit. Cool. There's a lot, but there's also several of the little lamp posts. Oh, God. Oh, it saw me! There were two! Oh my God. This stupid fucking album. Delete. Okay. Well, we've already got a picture. Do I need to take a picture of anything? No. Okay. So... I was under the impression that you had to light all of these. I was wrong. So... I guess we can go... God, this is gonna be terrible. There are so many. I have no idea which way to go, if I'm being honest. Go to hell. Ooh. There was a Korok thing there. Let's go this way, I guess. Ooh. Where is the next? There's one. Ooh. Go. Go, 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 go. Ooh. Oh, we only have one heart. Low level defense boost. Just go, Link. Just run. We're gonna go as fast as we can. Ooh, it's too close. Too close, too close, too close. Let's go this way. Down to this bridge. But there was that maze for like 2 seconds. It was over there. Thank you. So yeah, those stay lit. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? Ugh, we have to go all the way fucking around. Great, great, great. But yeah, there's like a maze out there in like the ocean, kind of, that we will be having to go to eventually, but we will be going to that much later. I've done it once. I found it very difficult. And it was like full of guardians and shit. It was bad. And it's like a maze, so I have no idea how to get through it. I just went for it. Let's go this way. Maybe we cause a forest fire with all this. Maybe not. Hopefully, you know, it'll be fine. Run. Run, Link. Right here. Damn it. Thank you. Okay, so... Thank you. So yay! We'll have at least made it across this bridge. I don't really care about those monster parts. If there were arrows that it had, I would have gone to get them, but monster parts and just a random bokoblin weapon, no. So, at least we're kind of close. Not really, but like, I am concerned about the daylight and the rain, because it did rain the first time I did it. Yep. Okay, where is the stable? All the way fucking over there. Okay, cool. So, those won't go out. Thank God. So, teleport to the stable. Teleport to the stable. We'll go back in the morning. But yes. This is how this goes. It's terrible. So, We'll just go back in the morning. I'm choosing to believe that if I teleport, those things don't go out. I'm choosing to believe. I'll be sick if they do. Can I not sit? No. No, I cannot. Okay, fine. We'll get a bed. Welcome! Yes. Regular. I think the soft beds give you more, like, extra hearts, maybe? I've never used them. I've never used them. I rarely use these. Thank you. So we need to go all the way back over here. I am concerned that those, because I teleported and slept, that those will go out. But I'm choosing to believe they don't. I've never not done this all in one go. I've never not done that. So it was down here. Oh yeah, there it is. Cool. Have they stopped following me? Yes, thank God. Okay, so yay, it did save the thing. So yay, love that. So we need to go do this as quickly as possible. And hopefully there will be no more upsets, no more rain. I'm choosing to believe the skies look a bit clear, so hopefully nothing terrible happens. So, where's the next one? Is that it? I'm choosing to believe that that moblin has despawned. We're at least gonna get this. Oh God, not the wolves. I think we should be fine. Okay, we have that. Okay, here's one. Run. Or jog. Go. We're almost there, though. Like, we're pretty much... I'm glad we killed that guardian. Because otherwise, I don't think I did that the first time, and I think that caused a bit of an issue. Can I burn? Can I burn this all? That would be cute. No. I mean, not cute. It wouldn't be cute to go to the forest fire. It'd be interesting. But yeah, that guardian, I think that guardian is legitimately supposed to be here to, like, fuck up your way back with the blue flame. I think it's supposed to be like, oh, you should just run, and then it to be like, you're back with the blue flame, sucks to suck. I think that's how that would have gone. I think that's how that may be supposed to go. But, oh God, we're almost here. Come on. We're almost here. Light it. Light it, Link. We did it! Akkala Ancient Tech Lab has now been added to your map as a travel gate. We did it. Love that. Love that, love that, love that. See, and now Cherry is working. You, Link, listen up, My darling Cherry is back to normal. Such is the power of love. My love made Cherry well again. The furnace is lit. Oh, well, thank you. Yes, quite. Now then, please take this as a gift of my gratitude now that Cherry is fixed. 3 ancient arrows, now we have 4. They are made using secret Sheikah technology, with the addition of my upgrades, they have morphed into anti-calamity weapons, so to speak. Needless to say, they are an incredibly powerful type of ancient soldier gear. I'd like to call them ancient arrows. In addition to ancient arrows, Cherry can make all kinds of ancient soldier gear. If you're looking to acquire some, give your ancient materials and rupees to Cherry. Rupees? Did you hear that? Ah, forgive me, Link. Ever since the fall of Hyrule Castle, we haven't had much in the way of funds for our research. That's why I thought you might be willing to help us out. With rupees. Lots of them, I beg of you. Then let's do it. The two of us, as soon as possible. Yes, let's. Conquer the Calamity! Cool. So Robbie's research. Yay.
Hi.
Morning. So, what do you need from me? We'll have to track down Grante. Hello. Familiar name missing. Welcome. So, ancient arrows, ancient short sword, ancient shield, blade saw, spear, bow, helm, cuirass, ancient greaves. So yeah, we need cores to make all of the armor. And I assume we would probably need cores to level them up. But we are lacking in rupees. I need giant ancient cores to make a shield? Jesus. Oh, but it's 70. Jesus. I've never had any of these. I think maybe I've gotten the short sword. I've had the short sword and maybe the hat. Maybe the hat. But yeah. We'll have to deal with that, at some point. What's up here? Oh, nothing. I want to, like, look around this tech lab. Robbie's memoirs. Let me start from the beginning. It was 100 years ago. Calamity Ganon had already swallowed Princess Zelda. Dr. Purah and I had already taken Link to the Shrine of Resurrection and left him to recover. Dr. Purah and I departed for Kakariko Village, where we left Lady Impa. All three of us couldn't stay together, of course. We couldn't risk Calamity Ganon getting all of us in one strike. If that happened, there'd be no one left to deliver Princess Zelda's message to Link when he recovered and woke up. We had to ensure that at least one of us would be able to talk to him. So Dr. Purah and I set out to survive as long as we could. We were lucky. We found large amounts of ancient energy in the Necluda and Akkala regions. We could continue our research. Just as we had in Hyrule Castle, we could again set ourselves to finding some way to seal Calamity Ganon away. We decided who would go where in the only fair way. Rock, paper, scissors. I set out for Akkala soon after. So, was Akkala... Which one was considered the best option? Like, I assume... I would consider Necluda the better option, because it was near a village. Akkala, like, it's right next to the Citadel, and, like, I would consider he lost. I was all set to go to Akkala, but first I decided to go with Dr. Purah to the ancient energy source in Necluda. Actually, that implies I had any choice. Dr. Purah laid on a pretty heavy guilt trip when I suggested her going alone. In a world as dangerous as ours, are you seriously asking me to travel alone? She's so darn pushy. Anyway, Dr. Purah promised Lady Impa that they'd meet again someday. Then she and I set out from Kakariko Village. But not before loading a cart with the guidance stone Dr. Purah had been using at Hyrule Castle. We traveled for some time south of the Pillars of Levia, across Lake Ciela, and through Blatchery Plain. Then we came upon Fort Hateno. Link had battled an army of guardians there, and it was where he had been defeated. A master swordsman such as Link who'd impressed King Rome enough to be made Zelda's personal knight. Well, even someone like that has their limits. I'm sorry, Link. I spent so much of my life researching the Guardians. Even with my knowledge, I wasn't able to give you the weapons or power you needed to succeed. Those were my thoughts as I looked upon the broken husks of the Guardians strewn around Fort Hateno. Lost in my thoughts, I didn't notice that Dr. Purah had slipped away. I knew Hateno Village wasn't much farther along the road, and that the Calamity had barely touched the area. So I felt safe letting her continue on our way. We parted ways without even saying goodbye, I suppose. So she just disappeared, and he said, okay, bye. Like, what? Stirring myself back to action, I set out on my own journey back towards Kakariko Village. With Dr. Purah escorted safely to Hateno Village, it was time for me to head to my new home in Akkala. I returned to Kakariko Village to collect the remaining guidance stone, then I immediately set out for Akkala. I made my way through the Lanayru wetlands and headed towards Ternio Trail, I knew that once I crossed the Akkala span, I would officially be an Akkala. The autumn leaves brought some joy to my spirit as I crossed Shadow Pass and headed from the Ordoric Quarry. Akkala is known for its long stretches of nothing. I had set out hoping that would still be the case. I was attacked by a guardian here and there as I went, but remember, I'd spent my life studying them. Dispatching them individually was no challenge at all. In time, I reached the lighthouse in Akkala. What a perfect place to keep an eye on the monsters out there. I unloaded my guidance stone and settled into my new home. And so my life began of solitary research. I knew I had to continue to research the ancient soldier gear for Link. He could wake up at any time. I quickly settled on a routine. First, I would carry the blue flame from Tumalaya Heights. Next, I would melt the ancient materials, refine the result, and shape them into ancient soldier gear. It's difficult to say how much progress I made on my research. The routine demanded so much focus day after day. But then I had a clever thought. I realized I could automate the entire refinement process. It took some significant work, but I was able to successfully remodel the guidance stone. Thanks to my effort, it can refine any ancient materials, insert it into it, and offer something in return. I named this machine Cherry after the first girl I ever loved. My research didn't end with the creation of Cherry, not at all. I realized that if she was able to refine the ancient materials, there was no reason she couldn't also manufacture ancient soldier gear, too. Anyone could make ancient equipment. I also decided then that I wanted to be able to give her a voice so she could speak. I was filled with ambition then, but it was no easy task to make my dreams a reality. Automating the manufacturing process was extremely difficult. It took me decades to figure it out. I'll spare you the details of all the things that went wrong. But I will say it was complex enough that I had to put my desires to remodel Cherry on the back burner for a while. I understand why he's so attached to this machine, because he was alone for 100 years. Because that lady said she was so she's like 50, and he's like 125 or some shit. So I understand why he got so attached to this machine, because he had no one for at least 70 years. It was... I understand, but I will say blah 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 on the back burner. Days and months came and went before I even realized that I'd reached the ripe age of 90. I would have been lost in my work even then, but around that time a young woman named Jaren arrived. She'd first trained with Dr. Purah, then Lady Impa had sent her to aid me. She proved herself quite capable. So, that was if he was around in his 20s around the Calamity, and he was 90... That's 70 years, so I understand why he's attached to this machine. She carried the blue flame from Tumalaya Heights and even reworked and improved my designs for Cherry. The fact that she had trekked all the way from Kakariko Village alone proved she was no ordinary girl. Her intellect, her spirit, in hindsight, is it any surprise that we eventually ended up married. Thanks to Jaren's redesign, Cherry was soon crafted ancient soldier gear perfectly and speaking beautifully. She spoke better than any machine I'd ever heard. It would have been hard to tell she wasn't a native Hylian. If I said good morning, she'd respond with a sweet good morning, Robbie. And she was helpful. Cherry, where'd I leave my book? It's the third book from the right on the second shelf, Robbie. She also knew to ask if she needed something. Robbie, could you increase the furnace heat a little? I'd always go personally to fetch more blue flame from Tumalaya Heights. I didn't realize our interactions hurt someone. That someone was Jaren. Perhaps it was due to her namesake, but my exchange with Cherry hurt Jaren. Despite the fact that she knew Cherry was only a machine, she still felt uneasy with my interactions with her. She was in tears when she told me. Jesus. She knew it made little sense, and yet she couldn't help how she felt. I was devastated. I hadn't even realized the pain I was causing. Although Jaren had designed Cherry, she was now being hurt by her own creation. We agreed to restore Cherry to her original mechanical way of speaking. I took it upon myself to make the changes. Oh, that's nice. From then on, I was careful not to refer to her as Cherry. Doing so would anger my wife. Instead, I called her Ancient Oven. Sometime later, Jaren gave birth to a baby. Oh, that's their kid. Okay, a beautiful young one who bore all the features of his mother. I did not know they had a kid. We decided to name him Grante, and together we passed the time as a happy family at Akkala Ancient Tech Lab. It was unfortunately only a temporary peace. Princess Zelda did her best to contain Calamity Ganon. Around the time Grante turned 3, a letter from Dr. Purah arrived. It was a shock to receive it. The last time she'd written, it was to talk about an assistant from Kakariko Village whom she felt was useless. She's writing now to let me know she'd completed research on powering up the runes like stasis. Hearing this reinvigorated my intent on researching ancient soldier gear. Grante grew fast, and it wasn't long before he towered over me. He loved to carry the blue flame from Tumlea Heights, calling it a chance to train his body. I could see the curiosity in his eyes, and so I encouraged him to travel the world and see as much as he could. He'd always been independent, but I was still surprised when the very day I told him to travel, he left. Writing about Grante's training reminds me. A few days before he left, I thought it might be a good idea to have Grante study with Dr. Purra. I wrote to her to ask what she thought of such an idea, and she sent a letter that simply said, "Don't send anyone here." I wonder what happened to her to make her say such a thing. Stop reading. Wow, so, Jesus, that was like 10 minutes of reading. But I did not know they both had a kid. Wow. So, that's Robbie. I don't know if we read Purra's. I don't think we read Purra's, but I could be wrong. Oh my god, Link, go up. Go up, Link. Go. What's in here? We could debatably probably explore all of this later. Oh my god, Link, go. But we're here. We may end the episode around here. Oh, there's something up here. I remember that. Oh, it's just a little thing. Oh, it's a Korok seed. Cute. We haven't had a Korok seed in a minute. Love that. But I think that might be all for now. In the next episode, I think we may head back to Goron City? Question mark? I have no idea what we're doing. We may try to gather more food or whatever. I'll probably Google where to find like an abundance of apples in between this episode and the next one. And we'll probably cook some of our food in between episodes. But I think that's going to be all for now. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!